Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be talking about eyeshadow palettes, something I do a lot around here. But hey, I've got some palettes you may not have heard about, and one that I think does get a lot of attention, but I wasn't too thrilled with it, so I thought I'd share with you my experience. So I purchased all of these except one was sent as PR, and let me start with these two. Oh my gosh, I saw these on their website. I don't know. Anyway, BH Cosmetics, Take Me to Brazil, Take Me Back to Brazil, and this one, Club Tropicana. So this is a 28 color foil eyeshadow set palette, and this is 35 eye color pressed shadows. Why can't I talk? I don't know. Okay, so it says 35 shades, just to let you know. They're kind of tiny, but that's okay because you might not be using a ton of these colors. Of course, if you do like artistry and you're into fantasy makeup or something like that, then maybe you will. So the BH Cosmetic mattes that go like crayon colors are so incredibly pigmented. I am so impressed with these. I bought a palette of this, one of the BH Cosmetic palettes like this at TJ Maxx for $14.99, and it is ginormous, and my daughter loves it. She does crazy eyeshadow looks all the time, and when I saw this on their website, I was very intrigued because I think it was $12. I mean, it was really, really cheap. And it comes with these transition shades, or, you know, sort of highlight shades at the bottom. You get your bisque white ivory shades. One is a shimmer and one is flat. Then you get this dark, this black right here. So not everyone is going to use these colors, I get it, but if you're looking for something fun, like you never got the Naked, or excuse me, the Urban Decay, the Neon, which one was that called? But that one, and you know, there's been some palettes like this, and they're pretty, they can be expensive, or just something you're thinking, why would I ever get that? But I have to say that some of these pinks and plums do some really pretty looks, and then it's always fun, I think, to accent with a aqua, kind of a mermaid green, so I'm totally into that. And like I said, these pigments, here, I know, it's kind of hard because you're sticking your finger. I mean, would I rather these be larger, like Morphe size? Sure, but it's enough to put your brush in, you don't need any more, you know. And oh, like down here, for instance, this shade right here is such a great kind of a, it looks maybe kind of orangey, but it's actually kind of a good burnt-ish. So it's sort of almost a copper and a bronze, and they're really pretty. So there's that. And then let's take a peek at this Club Tropicana. I will say, for the money, the pigmentation, the blendability of these is super. It is as good as Morphe shadows. So if you're kind of still wondering about that Jaclyn Hill palette, you know. Now, if you like foil shadows and you are loving that metallic sheen, this palette will float your boat. So here we go. They don't feel like, you're not gonna be dipping your hands in butter, okay? But doggone it, they do feel good. They do feel good, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that one, they feel different. They all kind of feel different. Where's a good one? Oh yeah, no, I take that back. Some of these are buttery. We ready? That's so pretty. Oh my gosh, those are so pretty. So there's some neutrals in here. There's some vivids. There's just some really good pretty plums and peaches and pinks. So you have like this kind of gunmetal gray shade here. I just feel like this is such a fun palette that no one talks about, and there is so much attention on the, you know, the bigger names. If you wanted the Urban Decay but you didn't want to pay for it, either one of these, well, I should say this one has so many reds and plums that you could kind of make looks like this and then just use like the black for shading. That's how I feel. So stepping away from vivids and metallics, Doll 10 has an eyeshadow palette that is nudes and neutrals and amazing, amazing shades. This is their Pro Eyeshadow Palette 2. I was sent this. Thank you, Doll 10, for sending me some goodies. And they have a 1, and I want to say it's kind of a mauve tone, more of a plum tones. This is straight up neutrals, like terracotta, browns, taupe, beige, khaki. Oh my gosh. So if you are just sick and tired of crazy eyeshadow shades, I'm gonna wipe my hands off, then I really think this is for you. And the formulas are so nice. This is so nice. How many times can I say that? I just wiped my hands on my white shirt. So I'll give you just a taste. They feel, when you first put your finger in them, they're a little bit rough. Like they have a bit of a, not the way the e.l.f. blush frost, the way the e.l.f. highlighter is, where you have to like scrape it off. I don't mean that. I mean, they just almost have like a bit of a powdery texture on top, but then they completely are soft and buttery underneath. And my favorite is this one right here. It's such a pretty soft gold. This pink, this, you know, they look kind of the same, but you actually, because they can veer more warm or more cool, you're going to find the difference in them that you want for your different skin tone or your different look, whatever it is you're going for. So I just think it's great to have this many neutrals in one spot. Such great quality, great little compact, but you still feel like you're getting a lot of product. Now the one I wasn't too keen on is this ColourPop, the Cariucci. Am I saying that right? But the Femme Rosa. This has been out of stock. I don't know if it's out of stock again, because obviously I got it, so it came back into stock. But everyone is raving about it. And if you ask me, it's pretty darn good for the price. It's $15, I think. It's super affordable. It's ColourPop is always good, but my problem with this palette is, talk about shades that are the same, and then here we go again with the reds. This is so much red and pink, and there's not enough neutral. There's not like a good transition shade. There's not like a good ivory shade to help it, you know, sort of soften it, or it just is a lot of brick and red. And I felt like when I did my eye makeup with this the other day, it just kind of blended into a reddish plum one color. You know, I probably used 5 colors and it didn't have any kind of, ooh, sort of transition, and I didn't get it from this. But if you like these shades, and if this is something you've been waiting for, rest assured that the pigment on this is so good. Like, these are crazy, crazy good pigment. But I just was not thrilled for whatever reason, like why I can like the Urban Decay Heat or the Modern Renaissance, and there's all these bronzy coppery shades in there, but yet it comes to this and it just doesn't do it for me. So it's very strange sometimes how things work out like that. Like, look, that is pretty. Look at that. It is so nice. But maybe I just didn't do a good job that day. I don't know. So I'm gonna play around. I'm actually going to use the BH Cosmetics Tropicana one. I thought that would be fun. I'm gonna do a quick eye look for you. I've got foundation on, I've got my eyebrows on, but I just thought that would be fun. I'm going to lay down Sally. Just kidding. I'm going to put this shade all over my lid. These actually work really well with your finger or with a spritz of setting spray on your brush. What shade did I use? Oh my gosh, I had it upside down. Shift to it. Do you see that? Oh, it's like a creamsicle. I love it. Now I'm going to, it's just right underneath it. It's kind of this quartzy shade, and I'm going to use a different brush and just go right in the crease. I'm hoping this isn't a disaster. My first impression with these shadows is that what was great about the foil is that they weren't too chunky glittery. So let me see if I can prove that to be the case. And if I eat my words and this turns out like crap, then my apologies. Okay, let's do some doll 10 action. I am going to go in with this cocoa shade, which, does that have a name? It does. Hang on. Desirable. If I'm reading the chart right, that should be the shade Desirable. But guess what? I sometimes read those charts wrong. Take the clean brush and put some Cover Effects on it and dip it in this white BH Cosmetic. It is like Snow Princess. Let's see how it goes. Damn. Look at that. Are you seeing that? So I'm gonna just check how it is with there is this orange shade, top row, second in, and I'm just going to put it on with my finger. Oh, wow. Oh, do you see how pretty that is? I'm just gonna use this ivory shade. It is called Breathtaking, I think. Yeah. And I'm going in with that cocoa shade from before. God. Okay, that's a Herhig shade match. So this is the Doll 10 lipstick in Starstruck. Oh wow. It is so incredibly creamy and moisturizing. And I hope that my highlighter is not chunky. So there is that final eye look with the Tropicana palette, a little bit of the Doll 10. I also used the IT Cosmetics Super Hair Mascara. And yeah, so there you go. So BH Cosmetics Club Tropicana palette, if you're looking for something fun, very affordable, lots of foils, it's all foils. And then if you're looking for neutral and high quality and beautiful and everyday, the Doll 10. You want something really fun and you just feel like this would be fun to have because you're a makeup enthusiast and you like to play with color. You never know what you want to do for Halloween, cosplay, who knows, right? So here is the Take Me Back to Brazil. And then my kind of was the ColourPop Femme Rosa. So they have a few shadow palettes on their website. They're probably sold out because they're limited edition, and ColourPop always has this frenzy when they launch something. So maybe another color scheme would work better for me. I don't know why this one just didn't, but they are good quality. It's just somehow I had a bad shadow day that day. So I will list everything below, and I will list also links to my lipstick and that kind of thing. I use the Kat Von D Lovecraft. Yeah, the Kat Von D Lovecraft Everlasting Liner, and it's like the perfect match to this Doll 10 lipstick. So I hope you enjoyed this video and this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and visit me in the comments, and I will see you next time. Bye.